Hey everyone, this is Anna back with another stamping video. Thanks for joining in and let's check out today's project. Today we are going to make this absolutely gorgeous card with some products that Stampin' Up! Is having coming out November 1st. Most of you will see this video after November 1st, so these are products that are available while supplies last, beginning November 1st. It's all part of our Snowflake showcase products, and please excuse my blue inky fingers. You will see shortly why they are that way. You can probably tell right here on this card. But the Snowflake showcase products include 5 products. You can order them individually, however many you want. We have the Snowfall Thinlits dies, which are full of these beautiful snowflakes, some little flower images, a little flurry, a few other ones. There's a really cool one missing that you will see here in a minute. The Snow is Glistening stamp set. We will use this for the inside of the card. And Happiness Surrounds, which is really neat too. This one can be used all year long. It's not Christmassy, it's not wintry. You can use these for all sorts of occasions. And the die set coordinates with both of the stamp sets. It also includes Snowflake trinkets. We'll use one of these on today's cards, and some white velvet paper. So that's what comes in the Snowflake Showcase products. I love this huge snowflake die. So that is what we're going to do on today's card in this background I've created with our Brusho color crystals. So I will show you how I did this and how to put it together. So we are going to start with a piece of watercolor paper. It measures 3 7/8 inches by 5 1/8. And we are going to sprinkle a few of our Brusho color crystals on here. When you get the set of Brusho colors, it comes with 5 colors. This is the Prussian blue. And when you open these up, they're open on top, unless they've changed the packaging since I got mine. But since they were open, I didn't want them to go everywhere. I just sealed them up with some Scotch tape and then poked little tiny holes in them with a sewing pin. So I'm going to tap the side just to get a few of these out. You truly do not need very many of these. And now I am going to use a Stampin' Spritzer filled with rubbing alcohol to spritz this a few times. Now, if you don't like your cardstock bending up like that when you do this, you could tape it down on the edges with some washi tape. But you can, like I said, spritz as much or as little as you want. I am going to leave it just like that. Take that back. I'm going to add, I think I want some more blue in the background, so I'm going to add some more. You can always add more. You cannot take it off once it's on there, so. We will try that. And I like that where it has started to bleed a little bit. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and then I'm going to use a heat tool to dry it. How cool is that? I love that this one is different from the first with the little bleeding patterns there. So we got that made up. Now these extra crystals, I am going to rub this off just in case there's any of those little blue crystals that didn't get saturated, and I can feel there were a few. And you may want to wash your hands before you move on, because you might get some of that on your white card. I'm going to pack that up and get it out of the way. Get a new one. And we will go ahead and attach this onto the card. So we're going to put tear and tape adhesive around the edges of the back of the watercolor paper. We are going to attach it onto a piece of 4" by 5 1/4 Night of Navy. I can tell this is not dry. I better finish drying it. Okay, I think we're dry now. So we'll put the tear and tape all along the edges. And I'm going to put a little bit down the center. Definitely need a strong adhesive for this watercolor paper after it has bubbled up and gotten warped. So we'll attach this to, that is the wrong one, the one that measures 4 by 5 and a quarter, I said. Now let's attach this to our card base. Now, let's go ahead and while we have this, let's go ahead and stamp the inside. Like I said, I used the Snow is Glistening stamp set, and I used some blueberry bushel ink. I thought this ink coordinated really well with that Prussian blue Brusho on the front. So there are a lot of really cool stamps in this set. I just decided to use a few of these different snow images. We'll use this one showing snow coming down from the top. The greeting I chose says, "Sending a blizzard of wishes for a wonderful season." And then let's add few snowflakes. So we got the inside done. Now we need to get that really cool snowflake ready. So I've already cut it out on our, what's it called? Sparkle glimmer paper. And when you cut on the glimmer paper, you want to put the die against the back side, not the glittery side. So I believe it has cut all the way through. With this kind of paper, I usually have to put some extra cardstock underneath it when I'm running it through the Big Shot to give it a little bit extra depth or a little bit extra tightness to get everything cut out. All right, let's see. This is our Big Shot die brush. If you have these detailed dies and you have a hard time getting all those little tiny pieces out, this brush makes a big difference. So there's a few left. I'll pull those out. And we have this gorgeous snowflake ready. When I attached it to the card, I put a double, I really wanted it to stand up away from the card a lot, to have a lot of dimension there. So I put 2 different layers of dimensionals on the back. I put 3 on right there in the center. Pull the backing off. And then add a second one on top of each one of these. So we'll pull the backing off of those. And the last one I attached this way, I think. Is that right? No, maybe not. We'll attach this one this way just to be a little bit different. So press that in. Now I have already prepared one of our snowflake trinkets. I tied a little bow on it with our baker's twine. I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on the back of it. You could also try, on my other card I actually used the multi-purpose glue in the green bottle because I love that stuff. But I figured this time the glue dots might be a little bit easier. And stick it on there however you like. Give it a nice good press to make sure it sticks to that glimmer paper. And there you are. Aren't those cool? Gosh, I love these cards. So good luck making yours. I would love to see if you try this out and how yours turn out. Thanks, everybody.
So thanks again for joining in. I hope you liked today's project. Please use the link in the video description to visit my blog to learn more about the project and to order the products you will need through my online store. Thanks, everyone.